What's up, guys? Today we're looking at the Electro-Harmonix Big Muff. This is the op-amp version. It was designed by Billy Corgan and Electro-Harmonix. Billy Corgan, obviously, of the Smashing Pumpkins. And it's made to replicate the version 4 Big Muff he had of the late 70s that used an op-amp chip for the distortion instead of a transistor. So this is a relatively new design from Electro-Harmonix. It came out at the end of 2017, so only about a year it's been out. And it features a few modern deportments, just like the smaller enclosure size and a true bypass switch. So today I'm playing my Ibanez TM302. This is a Talman Telecaster style guitar. It's one of their cheaper ones. My amp is the Supro 1622 RT over there. And I'm going to be pairing it with a couple other pedals too, such as the OCD by Fulltone. This is the most recent version. Very common pedal. The Warped Vinyl by Bliss for some chorus and vibrato effects, maybe some other pedals also. Everything's being recorded with a Focusrite interface and an Audio Technica 2020 mic. Guys, if you think you might enjoy this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot, and I put videos out every Tuesday at 4 p.m. I'm not a huge Fuzz guy, but I walked into a guitar store. I was looking for guitars, and I realized they had a huge selection of Fuzz pedals. I kind of expected to spend something like $200 on something from Earthquaker or any of the other brands that are out there, but Electro-Harmonix has been making great stuff for years, and this really surprised me. So for $80, it was a no-brainer. So one really cool thing this pedal does is at those lower gain stages, kind of sounds like a dying battery stimulator. Kind of has that really fizzy end of the note. If you crank it up, it becomes really, really apparent. You can hear the note kind of like crackles out, kind of like it's got like a sort of digital noise gate effect on it or something like that. The tone control is really useful. All the way down you get a lot of bass. And as you go up, it kind of adds this really mid-focused filter to it. Something Billy Corgan was known for when he was recording was just layering a bunch of different tracks, all playing the same line, but he would just layer them together with different tones to get a really thick, full sound. So one thing that's not too apparent in demos is the usefulness of different sounds when you're in a band setting. The more mids you have, the more you're going to cut through. If you roll back a little bit, it might sound kind of dull, but it really helps fill out the sound. So that's what those lower tone settings are for. As you roll the tone control up, you get a lot more of the high mids. And with the tone all the way up is one of my favorite sounds. Now if you hit the off switch just underneath, you're bypassing the tone control and you get a huge mid boost. With the drive at max, you're getting this really cool sound that I like in fuzz pedals. You hit the note and it shrinks and then it kind of blooms after that. Likewise, if you add a drive before that, it just blows it up even more. So the OCD by itself isn't too overdriven, it just adds a little bit of compression. Now if you really want to, I found that you can kind of drive the output of the pedal also. So right now I've had the volume set pretty far back just to retain like unity sound. Right? If you're in a band setting with a drummer, it's pretty much the same volume. By yourself, it's kind of weird to hear, but it is the same volume. So if you want to, you can theoretically turn down the volume on your guitar amp and turn the volume of this pedal way up, and it totally changes the sound. That's cool. I'm going to get back to it here in a second, maybe with some extra effects. I've got the Earthquaker Devices Spatial Delivery. This is an envelope filter, so I'll play through that. And I've also got the Empress Echosystem and Reverb. And I know because people are going to ask, I always get asked questions. Modulation, do I put it before or after the drives? This one specifically I put before, because if you put it after, it just spikes the peaks of the trebles and the basses ridiculously. So if you put it before the drives, it kind of smushes it down, and it really dictates what the drive is going to be interpreting. Something like the chorus here, I always have after, because it's just a beautiful sound, and if you put it before, it's more of a mild effect, so it really just gets lost. Something kind of wild is if you want to put a long reverb before the fuzz, just gives it crazy effect. Likewise, you can add an octave before it, and this is what that'll sound like. The octave pedal here is an Electro-Harmonix Pitchfork, which I'll be doing a demo of pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a comment down below, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you next time.